This story covers a character from Irish, Scottish, Manx and Welsh mythology, Manannan MacLure. His name either derives from the Isle of Man or the island was named after him. No one is sure. The last part of his name, MacLure, means son of the sea god Lur. A lord of the city, pronounced she, he was a guardian of the underworld, Emhéan a Black, or Island of Apples. He was a leader of the Tuatha De Danann, who ruled Ireland until they were driven underground by the Milesians, that's modern man, after the second battle of Mag Tuair. He was recognised as the protector of the Isle of Man and used a magic cloak to shroud it in mist if enemies approached. As was the custom, he fostered children from other families, one such being Lugh Lamfada, Lugh of the Long Arm, training him to fight and giving him a magic spear, with which Lugh killed his grandfather, Balor of the Evil Eye, at the first battle of Mag Tuair. A noted trickster, Manannan would roam Ireland, playing tricks on the unwary. There are a number of tales in Celtic literature. This is one of them, his visit to Eod Dub O'Donnell, Udo O'Donnell. Udo O'Donnell was giving a feast. Around him the best of his clan. The men at the dun, from highest to least, were O'Donnell men to a man. O'Donnell liked to show off his wealth, his largesse to all and his power. All in that dun drank to his health, praises rained on him in a shower. From the shadows a fool appeared, in old worn pinstripe clothes. Water seeped from his shoes as he neared, with tears and holes in his hose. His sword dragged along the ground, the sound of it struck fear in all, moving their legs away from the sound, pressing themselves to the wall. The cloak he wore smelled of the sea, from holes in his cap ears poked. Burnt spears of holly, of which he had 3, he carried in his hand as he walked. "Slant your va, O'Donnell," he said to the king. An invisible glass to the king he raised. "Greetings to you and your people I bring." All in the hall fell quiet and stared. "Where are you from?" O'Donnell said. "It is where I am, it matters not how. Yesterday somewhere else I laid my head. It is with you, O'Donnell, that I am now. At the King of Albyn's dun I was given a bed, a day in Clontyre, a day in Raglan too, a day in the watchman's seat at Slivfwed. A wanderer, here I am now with you." "Bring me the gatekeeper," O'Donnell said. We will ask him why he let in a fool." The gatekeeper came, shaking his head. "I swear I did not let this man through." "Let him go, O'Donnell," said the man. "If I want, I can come or I can go." Baffled were O'Donnell and his clan. With a gatekeeper, how can this be so? The bards, recovering, started to play. Sweetly they played to the room. "Ah, stop them, take them away, for surely they play from the tomb." "By my word," said the stranger, "I've never heard such a din. Like hammers beating on iron, my ears are starting to ring." On the harp the stranger played a tune, the sweetest music he started to play. Women in labour started to swoon, wounded men slept soundly away. O'Donnell said, "It is the music of the She, heard in the hills when there's a full moon. I've never realised how sweet it could be." "One day sweet, one day sour," said the loon. Come sit by my side, O'Donnell did say. The clown said, I have no mind to do that. For high up people I prance and I play, an ugly clown in a strange hat. O'Donnell then sent him clothes, the finest that could be found. Why could I wear any of those? To accept them I have no mind. O'Donnell then deployed armed men to prevent this man from leaving. You will not leave this dun again, as long as these men are breathing. By my word, he said, I'll be meeting Sean, son of the Earl of Desmain. Supper tomorrow we'll be eating to celebrate the goddess at Knockane. If you try to leave this dun, O'Donnell said, these men will knock you to the ground. Aches and pains you'll have, and a sore head. With ropes and ties you'll be bound. The stranger took his harp and played the same sweet music to the crowd, calling to the men with the axe and the blade. He was leaving, though not allowed. They attacked him but struck each other, till all the men were lying dead. The crowd recoiled at the horror. What can be done? O'Donnell said. The clown whispered to the gatekeeper, Tell him you can bring back his band, restoring life to them with his ointment, for 20 cows and 100 of free land. O'Donnell laughingly agreed to the deal. The gatekeeper was true to his word. The effect of the ointment was surreal. Laughter stopped when all the men stirred. The room was amazed to see the men walking and talking to each other. The fool disappeared and was not seen again. He had gone elsewhere for his supper. So reader, beware of the ways of the she. Be wary of whom you bully, threaten or scare. A clown or a fool may not be what you see. It could be Manannan McClure. Thank you.